Before the sun came over Newport, he was standing on the dock. Tape across his shoulders, water shining on his cap. He could read a wind from half a mile, find the seam before it turned. 43 years of watching water, there was nothing left to learn. Except the country underneath him, with no compass and no chart, no little gauge to tell a man how far he's drifted from his heart. Every 20 minutes take the bottle, every 20 minutes breathe. Keep the shoreline somewhere northward, keep the rhythm underneath. Stroking water, stroking sky, the boat beside him keeping time. 20 miles, then 24, Canada becoming shoreline. And his arms kept moving perfectly, that was what nobody knew. The body can keep answering long after you've stopped asking it to. 500 yards, that's all it was. 500 yards of water, close enough to smell the smoke rising through the pines. 500 yards, a line drawn north, the border on a map. Sometimes the bravest thing a man can do is not cross it, but come back. Bill had watched 1,000 swimmers learn the language of fatigue. 30 summers from a lifeguard chair had taught him what to see. But this was not a tired face, not the peaceful look of done. This was someone leaving quietly while the machinery still ran. So he cut the engine, sent the paddler close enough to see his eyes. Ben, look at me. The arms kept moving. Ben, look at me. And almost no one looked outside. Lifted him without a struggle from the water to the boat. The shore he'd crossed 11 hours for, close enough to almost hold. No flag came down, no border opened, no one stamped his name. The lake went on becoming evening, as if nothing there had changed. 500 yards, that's all it was. 500 yards of water, close enough to smell the smoke rising through the pines. 500 yards, a line drawn north, the border on a map. Sometimes the bravest thing a man can do is not cross it, but come back. After midnight, tape and lemon, second form beneath the light. Carol sitting with her phone while chemistry was set right. He opened his eyes and asked the distance. She said 24.7. He nodded once. I could smell it. And somewhere in the dark, the lake kept breathing. They'll call it grit tomorrow. They'll say how far he came, how a man can make the water yield through discipline and pain. And maybe grit is 11 hours of asking water to let you through. But there is another kind of courage, smaller, quieter, harder to do. To stop Stop inside your own momentum long enough to ask what's true, to turn toward the one who calls your name and still be there when they reach you. 500 yards, that's all it was. 500 yards of water. No finish line, no photograph, no country left to claim. 500 yards and one old friend who knew when not to wait. Sometimes the distance that saves a life is the distance you don't take. 500 yards, the water closes. 500 yards, the shoreline stays somewhere. A light comes on through the pines, and the lake keeps